Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be the finale for the Deck of Panning project for 2022. Deck of Panning is a project that was created by Emily from Emilynmax, and it is a fairly large group collab. It started in January and it's ending today, but it will be back in January of 2023. I did get confirmation in a group chat from Emily, who confirmed it with like the most hysterical meme. I can confirm from Emily that this project is coming back next year. So if you enjoy watching it, good news. And if you've wanted to do this project with us and you never have, 2023 is your year, baby. Join us. I wish every month in this project was as good as this finale ended up being, because I feel like this is an excellent finale. And I'm sad that I didn't do this sooner, but I feel like I'm ending on a high note. And even though I love this project, I'm kind of excited to have a month off. I've never felt that way, but this year in particular, I'm really excited to have a month off from like Partners in Cream and this project, because I think I'm realizing that as much as I love a good rolling project, my need to meet my goals on items so that I could roll something new on are distracting me from products I'm actually trying to finish. And that is the forever conundrum of project panning. You want to enjoy your stuff, but you want to finish stuff, but you can't do both at the same time very well. And you're trying to juggle and you're never sure, like, you know, if you're doing too much of this and not enough of that. But I feel like I ended on a really high note. So let's go over the 5 products that were in this project and where I ended up with them. Okay, the item that has been in this project the longest, it's the only item that I started off with in January. It has been in this project all year long, is for the 3 of Clubs, and the prompt was cream. So I chose a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Birthday Cake. And I wanted to use this 30 times, and I finally did. I've been wearing this eye look, and I actually have been pairing this shadow with the blue eyeshadow from the Did You Pan My Battleship, which is an odd combo, but it kind of worked. And they're both shadows that have been seriously neglected, and I just wanted to work on both of them at the same time, and somehow the eye look kind of worked. A couple people called it kind of a grungy look, so maybe that's why it worked. Maybe when you mix these, you know, different like opposite colors together, it creates a grungy look. I don't know. I was just trying to get usage on both of these. So I hit the 30 use like 2 days ago. And this is one of those Super Shock shadows that is really crumbled up good. And that's why I switched my goal from trying to hit pan on this to a usage goal of 30 uses, because at the beginning of this project, it wasn't crumbled, but the first time I tried to use it, it just kind of like exploded. So I was taking little bits of it in the cap and mixing it up with some Inglot Duraline and using it that way. I don't know when I'm going to get back to the shadow again, but for now it's going back in the office, and I'm really glad I had a chance to get good use out of this product because of this project. Okay, the next product was for the 9 of Clubs, and the prompt for that at that time was hair care. And I chose this Texture Line Volume Gel. I've said this before, but I picked this up at a hair salon like 5 hair salons ago, and I don't change hair salons that often. So this has probably been with my stuff for 15 years. I mean, do you know how many hairstyles I've had in the last 15 years? Do you know how many colors my hair has been in the last, a lot. So I have been trying to work on one hair product at a time because I have a ridiculous stash. I keep saying I should do a hair care inventory, but I've never done a hair care inventory. But basically, I'm trying to pull these items out. I have an unbelievable amount of hair care products that are like heat protectants, and I really don't use heat on my hair. So I don't know how I'm going to use those up. I know a bunch of you guys are going to say, Paula, you should just give it away. And I know I should, but I will think about that. But I did finish this up. This is now gone. This was kind of a mixed bag. it's empty. Oh, I guess there's like a couple drops down there, but I couldn't get it out. Some days that I use this product, I love the results. And other days, I felt like my hair was crunchy, gooey, gross. So, at the end of the day, I was kind of just using it to use it up, and it's not something I feel the need to repurchase. I have noticed that my hair has been super flat since I stopped using it. So even though I don't blow dry my hair, I just put this in my hair damp and let it air dry. It did give my hair a little bit more volume that it seems to have natural, because like the second I stopped putting this in my hair, it's just been like whew, straight as can be. But yeah, glad it's gone. I mean, maybe someday I'll buy a product like that to kind of volumize my damp hair, but for now, I'm just happy to have a very, very old product out of my bathroom. Okay, the next prompt was for the card 8 of Diamonds, and that was a brand I only have one of. I do not consider this a gold matte. I rolled in this blush from So Susan. I received this blush in an Ipsy bag. This is the only So Susan blush I own, or So Susan product I own. And this is the shade Rose Rust. I am wearing it today one last time. I don't know if this is the best shade on me when I'm at my palest. I think this would look a little bit better on me if I had a little bit of a tan going on. But unfortunately, I did not use this nearly as much as I was hoping to. I did use it a lot over the last couple weeks, but basically I rolled this into this project a few months ago thinking that a loose powder from Bare Minerals that I was panning was almost gone, like on its last legs, and it ended up lasting till like 2 weeks ago. So unfortunately, this did not get as much attention as I was hoping to when I rolled it into this project. But I did use it a bunch, and I'm glad I got some use out of it, and I'm more familiar with the product because I think it was, yeah, it was definitely brand new when I picked it for a product I only own, a product from a brand I only own one of. Okay, the next prompt was for the 6 of Spades, and that was just the word dethroned. I had to think really hard about what product I considered to be dethroned, because basically I pick a product, I use it until it's gone, and then whether I love it or hate it, it's out of my collection and I don't pan it again. But I kind of ended up taking the viewpoint of like all liquid lipsticks in my collection are kind of being dethroned by any other lip product, whether that's a gloss or a bullet lipstick or anything. I really have decided I'm not a liquid lipstick person. But I ended up picking this liquid lipstick from the brand DLS. And this is the matte lipstick in the shade Rust. And I was pleasantly surprised by this product. It has the same problems that all liquid lipsticks have, which is once I eat something, it doesn't look great. However, this handled the effects of eating better than a lot of liquid lipsticks. It wasn't uncomfortable. It was a very thin formula, so it went on in a very thin like layer, and it dried quickly. It dried down completely. There was a little bit of transfer onto my coffee mug or whatever, my water bottle, but not much. And what I discovered from using this, because my goal was to use it 15 times, and I did achieve that goal. And so during the 15 uses, I discovered that after I ate lunch, it looked pretty patchy and not great. But if I took a lip gloss and applied a little bit of lip gloss on top of this and just kind of, you know, worked it into my lips, it created a beautiful layer of color. Like it created a whole new lip color all over again, and it really lasted with the lip gloss. So I was pleasantly surprised by this. I would like to get back to this product again, but for now I'm putting it back in my office and I'll get back to it at some point. The shade Rust is definitely a fall shade, and so now that we're getting into winter, I'm not as motivated to reach for this shade, but I would like to bring it back out, you know, next fall or late summer and use it a little bit more at that point, because I mean, out of all the liquid lipsticks I've tried, this was a pretty good one. Okay, the last product in this project was one that just rolled in at last month's update. That was for the 4 of Clubs, and that prompt was fragrance. Yeah. So I went with a perfume I haven't used in a long time. This is Emporio Armani's, I think it's She. I'm trying to remember the comment. Somebody suggested that it might be something else. but I think this is She from Emporio Armani. I probably bought this 20 years ago, and I remember liking this perfume a lot 20 years ago, but I haven't used it in a long time. And so I was really excited to reach for this again because this packaging has no way to measure progress other than to weigh it. And I don't own a scale that would weigh this weight. I set a usage goal. My goal was to use this 20 times. And considering I only had a month to achieve that goal and I was still panning a perfume sample, I did manage to use it 16 out of 20 times, which I'm kind of impressed by. I think I did pretty good. I found myself reaching for this perfume a lot. Like, I wanted to wear this perfume a lot. And so it was easy to work on. It was easy to, you know, reach for it every day. I really, really enjoyed the scent, and I'm sad that I'm pretty sure it's been discontinued. I don't think it's available anymore. So that makes me kind of sad. There's still a ton of product in here. It feels very full, but I'm really glad I had a chance to use it 16 times thanks to this project. So during this past month alone, I hit my goal on 3 items, which is possibly the best month I've had during this whole project this year. And I had previously hit my goal on 8 other products throughout this project. So I consider this to be a pretty good success of a project. In total, I worked on 13 items in this project during the year. So that makes me feel really good. I will be back doing this project again in January. I think it will start on January 20th. So I will see you back in a month for the intro for this project for 2023. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.